Hey guys, Paul here with Jeeper JK08 Outdoors, and today I got out for a little bit because I'm about to do a review on my new Fnova hammock that I got. Hopefully I can get out here. I came to Green Springs Park, close to my home. Wanted to just get out and test this thing and do like an initial review. Eventually I'll do an overnight with it and actually really test it out. But yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna check it out and bring you along with me.
Ooh, bike path. All right, here we go, guys. You gotta check out this Green Springs for you. See what you think. No swimming violators will be trespassed from property. Alligators and snakes in the area. And then there he is. That's funny. Go hit the trail and see if I can find somewhere to set up my hammock. This has been interesting. Ooh, better watch out, fall. Alright guys, so this is what I found. There's a little spot near the end of one of the trails out here that's semi-secluded, I guess, where I won't really bother anybody if I try to set up this hammock real quick and test it out.
Alright, okay guys, hopefully you can see this. This here is my Fnova hammock that I just bought recently. I've never hammock camped before, but I want to start. It looks fun. I've seen a lot of videos on it. It looks really interesting. I'm going to try it out. I didn't want to go too expensive though because of the fact that I've never done it. If I don't like it, I didn't want to spend, you know, hundreds of dollars on a setup that I might not like, and then have to try to sell it again to somebody else for a lot less. So I got this. You'll see as I go through. These straps here are not the ones that come with it, obviously. It comes with two 78-inch pieces of rope that are about twice as thick as paracord. Don't know the poundage weighting, but the hammock itself is rated for 660 pounds max weight. So I'm nowhere near that big. Should be able to handle me with no problem. However, because the strings that it came with were thin, I've heard a lot of things about skinnier, smaller strings hurting trees. Didn't want to do that, so I went with the toe strap option. I took some toe straps and made some loops in them, and I'll show you how I'm going to tie those in a little bit, like once I get to that part.
Anyway, enough of my ramblings. Let's get to me setting it up and see what we can come up with. Okay guys, so here's what I got. I got toe straps. I took an old set of ratchet straps that I have with the nylon webbing. I disassembled it, took off the ratchet, and took off the hook portion. What I did do is I made an overhand knot right here, as you can see, to create just an opening, a loop, so I could feed the webbing back through itself and leave the excess dangle. Then what I'm going to do is whenever I go to tie the hammock up on here, I can just do an overhand slip knot sort of deal. I'll show you later. This is kind of hard to do with holding the camera, but anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. There's one strap there. I got the other strap on the other tree. It's the exact same thing. Took the hooks off, took the ratchets off, and now I'm left with nylon. Now, the only problem that I do see is these straps are pretty short. So what I might do is go to Walmart or somewhere and buy the nylon strapping, like 30 foot of it or so, and give me about 15 foot for each side. Because as you can see, this tree is nice and skinny. so I got a lot of excess. But this one over here, a little fatter, so I have nowhere near as much excess. If I run into a bigger tree, I don't want to have a problem. So let me put you guys back on the tripod, and let me get this hammock set up, and I'll show you what I got going on. Okay guys, hopefully you can't see me, but you can see my hands at least, or whatever. So anyway, here's what I got. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this webbing, wrap it over my hand, then I can pinch through with this to bring this over, creating a slip knot. It slides down or up or down, okay? I'm not gonna do it for this video because I don't need to, but normally to keep this slip knot from actually slipping down where you don't want it, there's basically another slip knot you tie behind it that'll keep it in place and not let it move up or down on you. So once you get your hammock locked in, you can actually keep it in that spot. So I do that real quick, tie that off, and go to the other side, do the other one. Okay, now what we have, let me back you up a little bit. I'll show you the hanging of this thing. Sorry for the wobbliness. Try to get you leveled out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now, still recording? Yeah, good. Okay. So, what I try to do, keep the carabiners and the clips at the top of the bag so they're easily accessible. Then you just clip it through here, let it string out, boop, like that. Grab the other one, put it on there, and unkink it. Give it a little push down. Make sure it's locked into place, and then I can sit down inside this and chillax. I can tell you one thing, this is comfortable. I don't know how well you're able to see me. I might be a little bit out of frame, I don't know, I can't tell, but man, this is definitely comfortable. Let me kick my shoes off here and give it a lay. You can see all the double nesting, double whatever you want to call it, double person hammock. Look at all this extra. I could fold it over on top of myself as a blanket if I wanted to. But I say, and I've heard, that it's best to lay kind of cockeyed in these things, kind of diagonal. I don't know, but it's comfortable. Whew. It's actually not even bad, just, yeah, it's kind of balled up under there, so it probably is best to do it like that and get it stretched out. And then let this come up over. This is pretty decent. Look at that. It's a lot of excess. If you don't mind the claustrophobicness of it being right on your face at night, you could probably make its own, clip this bad boy on there and make it its own little bug net. But, or you do it the right way and put a ridge line above it with your tarp over you, just in case of rain. Should be good to go. Man, first time laying in a hammock, and this is comfy. Real comfy. I almost don't want to get up. I think I'm going to chillax here for a couple minutes. You just hang out there watching me. Hopefully you're catching all the sounds of nature too. I know I can hear it. Also hear a lot of background noise though too. There's a lot of people walking the trails, biking the trails. But that's alright. I just wanted to come out real quick and test this. But I digress. I must move. Don't mind the hair, folks. It's a mess. That's why I wore a bandana and a hat. Anywho, let me get up. Put my shoes back on.
Actually, I might just, whew. Man, I could really picture setting up camp somewhere, setting this up, and just relaxing, sitting down, relaxing, having a fire built right in front. Well, not right in front because I wouldn't want to burn my chute, but my hammock. But that's beside the point. These straps, the straps that I'm using seem to be holding real well. The carabiners are working fine. The carabiners that they come with are a wired carabiner. And I believe it said that they're rated, each one is rated for 600 pounds. If I'm wrong, or I'll double check all my information, I'll put a annotation in the video down here somewhere, wherever I'm at. But again, like I said, I didn't use the ropes that it came with because I wanted to give the tree some, you know, something to hold on to instead of using those small ropes, thin. I may even actually try to get rid of the carabiners as well and do another method that I saw a couple guys do, which is the toggle. You can just pick up sticks out in the wilderness basically, so you don't have to carry them. But I know 2 little carabiners don't weigh anything, but if you're that worried about weight saving, you could also do that. Get rid of the carabiners, just run the loop through the slip knot that I made, put the toggle in there, you're good to go. Then you don't have to worry about carabiners at all. If you like this video, like I said, this is just an initial thought video. I've never hammock camped before. I plan on, as comfortable as I feel this thing being, I definitely am going to get out there and actually do at least an overnight or 2 here pretty soon. I might try to plan one for next weekend. Just do like at least one solo night out in it and see how I do. But anyway, if you like this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Give me a big like, share it with all your friends. And if anybody else you think might be interested in this video, please let them know about it. Again, this is Fnova Double Hammock. They call it Double Camping Hammock. Comes with 2 rope straps, 2 carabiners, and the hammock itself. On Amazon, you can also, when you look on Amazon, it was like $37.99 when I looked for it. They have Fnova tree straps that you can buy that wrap around similar to what I've done, and they actually have loops in them for different spacing for you, whether you need them longer, shorter, whatever. Those are $19.99 normally. According to Amazon, if you buy them at the exact same time you buy the hammock and check out with them both together, they'll give you $10 off of the straps, making them only $9.99. So if you don't feel like using toe straps or doing whatever I did, or using the rope that comes with it, you can always do that. For an extra $9, you can add the Fnova tree straps with it. I obviously did not. I kind of like doing things on my own anyway, and this is basically the exact same thing. And when I get a longer nylon webbing, I can actually make my own loops in it anyway, just by tying knots and doubling it up and tying some knots in it. But I'll show you that in maybe a different video. But anyway, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you think I missed anything, let me know. I'm trying to think of any specifics that I may have missed. It's 210T parachute nylon. Holds up to 660 pounds. Max weight. I think that's about it. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one. Peace out.